Let's get some work done today.
Open up, you open up. Bitch, you want baby Emma. We should be closer than friends.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are in the dark a little bit, so I have my light on. I'm hoping you can see me nice and good and well and all those things. I wanted to come today and talk to you guys about my top 5 on Netflix. So this is my June top 5 for Netflix. If you want to see my May, just go back in my videos and you'll find the May top 5 for Netflix. And it's a really exciting one. It's a really exciting one. I have a lot to say. I'm going to try to keep it brief. And yeah. So I'm going to try to go in the order that I wrote them this time so that I can just transfer it easily into my comments also. I'm on my phone because that's where my notes are. Hey now. First up is The Five Bloods. The Five Bloods is a movie about these 4 men who go to collect the remains of their friend that died during a war. It's an incredible movie. There is comedy, there's drama, there is love, there is heartbreak. Everything you can think of is in this movie, and it was well written. It's a Spike Lee joint. I did talk about it on my channel before, so I'm not gonna OD on y'all, but I will say Delroy Lindo, Jonathan Majors, Clark Peters, Norm Lewis, and Isaiah Whitlock Jr. did an incredible job in this movie. Those were the stars of the movie. They did an amazing job. I think Delroy Lindo played one of his best roles in this movie. You're going to love how it's shot. You're going to love the perspective. You're going to love the references that they make. Just go on Netflix right now if you haven't seen it and watch it. It is amazing. It is definitely one of my favorites for the month, if not my favorite for the month. It was so good. Now remember, these are in no particular order, but that one was pretty much number 1. So number 2 is 13 Reasons Why. It was the final season. I'm planning on doing a video where me and my family kind of react to the season, so I don't really want to go into too much detail about my feelings about this season. All I can tell you is it was my favorite season of the 4 seasons, and there were some things that needed to happen that happened, and there were some things that broke my heart. It was really well developed and well written and well planned out, and I really enjoyed the suspense in every episode. I think it's something that you should definitely dive into if you are not somebody easily triggered. As long as you're not somebody easily triggered by things that happen emotionally, sexually, culturally, socially, you should be okay to watch the show. And even if you are triggered by those things, maybe try watching it and seeing, how you deal with it. And then if you're in therapy, go to therapy and, see how that goes. Number 3 was They Gotta Have Us. This was a docu-series that Netflix, well, I don't think Netflix did it. I think it came on like BBC or something. It was British production. I know it was British production. It was so good. It just goes down the line of black actors, not just African American actors, but also British black actors. And it just talks about their influence on culture, social culture, and on Hollywood. And it's so freaking good. And it's so awesome to see all these accomplishments of all these people who look like me. And it gave me a lot of knowledge that I did not know. I liked seeing the producers, the directors, the writers, the creators. I liked seeing those people because we already know Whoopi. We already know Jesse Williams. We already know who else was a big one on there. I think Idris was on there. I think he was, or at least they mentioned it. like all these like British black actors. The guy from Supergirl on CW, I don't know his name off the top of my head, but the guy from Supergirl on CW, we know these people. We see them every week, every day, every month. We see them, and so it was nice to get to see the people behind the camera. And it was just such a good docu-series. I wish it was longer. It was only 4 episodes. Go ahead and watch that. It's so good. You're going to enjoy it. Number 4. This may surprise some of you, but not my number 4 is F is for Family. F is for Family is an adult animated series that is basically about a man, like the timeline setting is the 70s, and it's about a man who had all these dreams of being in the Air Force and ended up working at an airport, basically. And it's about him and his family and his friends, and it's developed over time. This season was not necessarily my favorite. I think the first season was my favorite, and I believe this is season 3, but it had some of my favorite episodes in it. The episode where they focused specifically on his friend and his friend's campaign for alderman. Very good episode. It's one of those shows where you think it's just going to be funny and silly and like Family Guy or whatever, something like that, but it really like touches on topics that we're like scared to talk about socially, in terms of like white people being friends with black people and things like that. And because it's set in the 70s, it's super funny. He has like a teenage son who is like super duper stereotype teenage son, and he's got 2 other kids, and his wife is like at home, but she's trying to make a her own identity outside of mom and wife. And it's just a really good show. So if you're interested in something like that, just check it out and let me know in the comments below if you liked it, because it was really good. Number 5 is The Night Clerk. This movie, I believe it was in the top 10 for a couple of weeks on Netflix. So good. If you like suspense, if you like seeing the development of people on the spectrum, if you like a little surprise in your movies, like, you're gonna like this movie. So just check that out. I don't want to give it away, so I'm trying to just give you an overview. It's basically about he's a man. He's in his early 20s, and he lacks social skills, and so to help him with his social skills, he watches people. And watching people, he witnesses something that should not have happened, and they think he did it. And so the whole movie is, like, did he do it or not? Like, the development of the characters is really cool. I don't want to give it away. This movie features John Leguizamo, who I love. Chichi Rodriguez, you know how it goes. That's my sister. That's my brother. So just check it out. I'm not gonna give away the storyline because I don't like spoilers. So just check it out if you like suspense. And so top 5 ends up being The Five Bloods, 13 Reasons Why, They Gotta Have Us, F is for Family, and The Night Clerk. That's 5. I don't know why I did 4 and then 5, but 5. And then, so for our guilty pleasure, final season of Fuller House. So friggin' good. So good. I grew up obviously watching Full House, and I tuned into Fuller House when it came on Netflix. Very, very good show. Very funny, very family-oriented show. All the little giggles that you had when you were a kid, but then also some jokes in there for the adults, which I love. And this season was just so beautiful. It was about their wedding, and it was good. If you like that kind of sappy stuff, watch it. If you like Full House, you'll like Fuller House. Just watch it. So good. And then finally, I have an honorable mention. My honorable mention is Charmed Season 2. So with Charmed, I watched the first season on the CW when it came out. This year, it came on Monday nights, I believe, and there was everything came on Monday nights. And so by the time I would catch up, I'd be like, what? I couldn't even follow the story. So I just stopped where I was, stopped watching it all together, and I said, I'll wait until it comes on Netflix. And sure enough, it hit Netflix as soon as the season was done, and I started watching it, and it was a good season. So if you're into witches and magic and sisters and stuff, Power of 3, Go ahead and watch that. I'm not going to spoil anything about that either. Good season though. So that is that on that. I'm wrapped up. I'm into my July list already. I started a series that I know I'm not going to finish until next week, so I'm putting it in the July series, but I know that it's going to be on the list because it's just good. I really appreciate when you guys watch these and you go then and watch it on Netflix. I wish I was sponsored, but I'm not. So just keep that energy in the comments. Feel me? Like, just let me know what you're thinking about the shows that we're watching together in the comments. Share it with your friends who watch these shows, and we can all talk about it together. Just saying, think about it. Anyway, that is all. I know y'all see my girl is on today. She out here looking, right? The only thing I don't like about it is how they cut the bang. Obviously, it wasn't a hairstylist that cut the bang, so I've been trying to make it blend. So other than that, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next